Hi there, it's Simone. Today I would like to share a review of this pencil case. It is from Spacemate, and Eric from Spacemate reached out to me and asked if he could send me the pen case and I would share it on my YouTube channel. That's what I'm doing today. I would like to quickly share what they say on the website, check if that is correct, tell you the price, then look at it in more detail at the construction of it, fill it, compare it to other pen cases that I have in my collection, and then finally tell you if I would purchase this pouch. So let's start at the beginning. Wow, you can see my notes? No, it's not really a problem. So I have received this pen case for free, but I have not been paid to make this video. So the opinions that you hear are my own. And if you've watched my videos before, you know that I'm pretty honest with my opinions and reviews, and that what you hear me say is what I actually mean. So the case is available on Amazon. It is called the Spacemate Heavy Duty Canvas Pencil Case Pouch Bag. It holds 50 to 100 pencils. That's all in the title. Large, big capacity, aesthetic pen case, school supplies for girls, women, adults, purple. It looks, through my screen, it looks a little bit more blue than it is in real life. I would call this a lavender color right here. It is on Amazon for $26.99. I just looked at it because I looked up the description and it says you can get it with a coupon for 50% off. It comes in 10 colors. And then it tells me that it has twice the capacity. It holds 100 pens. It has twice the longevity, double layered thickness. And that is correct. There is 2 canvas layers on each. Like if I pull this apart, you can see that there's 2 layers of canvas. Twice the durability, enhanced density. I'm not really sure what that actually means. Maybe because it's double layered, that's the density. Twice the smoothness. Our pouches are made using brand name zippers. So YKK zippers usually have a tag on it. This closes smoothly, so I can't really say anything about the quality. This one doesn't say YKK either, and it goes okay. But I don't see a brand name written on there, so not sure what that's about. So let's look at it. There is a handle on the outside right here. It's this big. I cannot fit my hand through it. Maybe you could use a carabiner and hang it up, but I'm not sure why you would want to do that. It doesn't really help with the closure. Like if I wanted to use this to pull the zipper closed, that's not what works. So I'm not sure why the handle is there. When I looked for other pouches, they all had this handle, but it doesn't really make sense to me at all. There is a front pocket. I just tried my iPhone in here and it works. It also, let me check. This is a business card holder, fits in here really well. Well, it actually sinks down all the way deep. This is quite thick. I'm just looking around for things that I have on my desk. So this will fit in here as well. So it's quite a large pen case or pocket right here. However, always consider that when you put something large in the front pocket, it will take away from the capacity that is inside. Let's open the whole thing and look at the inside. There is, on this top closure here, there is a mesh pocket with a zipper right here that you can fit things inside. Definitely bigger than business card size. There is an insert attached to this flap right here, to the seam right here, where you have mesh pockets on both sides. There's elastic right here. This one is divided into 3 parts. This one is one long one. There is a big compartment. As you can see right here, this, I'm not sure if this is just the one that is mine or if this is all the flaps right here, but this pulls in weirdly and there is somehow too much fabric right here. So this feels kind of flimsy, especially with them telling me that it is really well constructed. It doesn't appear to me right from the get-go. So what else? The pouch is, let's measure. Let's pull it up all the way so that it stands. It is about 4.5 inches wide. It is 9.5 inches long, and it is, let's be generous here, 3 inches tall. If you look on the website, it claims to be 10.5 inches. I don't really know how they get to that measurement. So you do with this information what you want to do. The construction. The fact that it is double layered means that there's a lot of bulk. This is canvas. And so all of this tubing right here makes the tape, or this cover here that is used to cover up the open seams, really, really bulky and unwieldy in my opinion. It also, if you look at the zipper, it barely covers this huge bulky thing. So that's something that I'm not really sure about, and I'll show you another pen case that I reviewed several years ago that has a similar construction, so that we can compare it to this. It doesn't, well, if I open this right here, then it always, the weight is so hefty that it always comes up. I guess this will be remedied when there is pens in here. The seams are covered with this tape here that is not canvas. It is some sort of, well, not mesh. This is not cotton, it is acrylic. And interestingly enough, this one is open, so it's not covered and it can easily fray right here. So this is, I haven't used this yet, but you can see how these edges fray already. The same goes for the bottom tape, where the bottom seams are covered. Same here, this is starting to fray. This is something that I personally don't really appreciate, especially for a pen case that is $26.99. The material, all of this is canvas, except for the tape, the mesh inside, the elastic of course is not, and then this tape is, I don't really have the name for it, but it's not cotton. I have another pen case that I reviewed several years ago. I purchased this with my own money because I was looking for a pen case, and I got this one. This specific pen case I cannot find under the description that it had that last time. I found one that is similar to this, and I will link it in the description box below as well. Originally, I really liked this one, but as you can see here, the tape where the zipper barely covered the tape, the zipper got stuck in the tape, and so it started to get caught and pull some threads right here. But what I wanted to show you here is that the tape that is binding the raw edges here has been folded back. And yes, this is fraying, but it's not fraying right here. The same is visible right here as well. So this just seems to be really, either the people don't understand constructing or using tape and don't know that they should fold it over. But yeah, that's kind of a pet peeve of mine if things aren't constructed really well. This, of course, and clearly has a very similar size. There is no handle here. There is no outside pockets right here. This one has 2 compartments. There are some things on this pen case that aren't really great, but I feel with the way that this is constructed, using canvas, and I don't really know why the canvas is used here, it makes it more bulky and less usable than a case that is made with this canvas that is more of the backpack material, if you will. Same here with the piping, it is also folded under. This one is folded under as well. So the seams and stitching look really well. So another thing I wanted to check, because I feel like this zipper is prone to break. It goes okay, but this one opens and closes better. Weird. So I had to put something on here because that totally took apart or always stuck to this. And so it started to rip out the elastic right here. The idea of this pen case is really brilliant. It's not working for me. I don't need that many compartments. The one that I'm in love with is one where I can just throw things in. I don't have to put it into these slots. That is just not me. But if you're someone who likes sorting your things into these kinds of pen cases are really awesome. Either one, this one or that one. So then it claims to fit 50 to 100 pens. I am currently using this pouch pen case. I've been previously not having a desk, so I was moving from the couch to the dining room table to another table that was open. Wherever there was space, I would sit. And so I brought all of my essential journaling supplies with me, and I have a lot of stuff in here. Not a lot of pens, more these bulky things. And I just thought we could try and fit all of this in here and see how far it goes. So, and then we can check if the pen claim of 50 pens would work. I'm going to put all the pens down here. Maybe I'll take out the ones that are kind of special so I can put them in one of those slots. And then all of the supplies on the side. I have this tape runner as well. I have a whiteout, an eraser. I have lots of clips, scissors, more pens. So this is a pen case and not a utility case. This I made myself. I sew them. This is a prototype. The original isn't. It's almost as big, but it looks, the proportions are different. I make those, I sell them. And if you're interested, let me put you on my wait list. And it closes like this. And this is what I mean when you have like maybe a handle or something that you can use to help with closing your zipper. So I'm gonna put this aside and then I'm going to start putting in things. Let's count the pens that are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pens for now. The clips are a bit bulky. Maybe because it is so wide, we can put stuff on the bottom right here, like so. I would probably put the eraser up here, maybe these sticky tabs as well. This probably. Scissors maybe in here, keeps them nice and snug. This one I could fit here Let's see where I put the eraser, maybe here. Well, that's too floppy. Here, that works. This one is also tough. Maybe we can put it on the side right here. Maybe this one right here. And then, oh, where am I gonna put the rest of the pens? Maybe I'll just not put the pens anywhere else. So how many pens did we just say? 15? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So, oops, maybe I should close this first. Okay, so I'm gonna close the zipper. I have all the tools and utensils that I personally use on my couch scrapping right here. What is definitely visible as well is that because it's canvas and it's cotton, it will attract fuzzies and dirt along the way. Look at this. Nothing. But this has been stored away for a while. It is quite well, you can move this and it's mushy. So we have 20 pens-ish in there and it closes still, but we have a lot of tools. This is the same material as the Delphonics pouch. So if you wanted to match your fabric and wanted to have matchy pen case, Delphonics utility pouch, then this would be a great pen case for you. Delphonics does not have double canvas and it is way less bulky. It is sturdy, however, which I find surprising. If like it stands upright without any filling. The lining is just regular cotton fabric. It feels like cotton fabric. I could be wrong. Let's look at the line. The tape is also not folded back, open and easy to fray. I just wanted to compare so that I don't judge this when other companies that are much more popular do the same thing, if that makes sense to you. Yes, so I actually think that the double layers make it too bulky, in my opinion. Let's take this out. Let's take all the tools out and put in more pens so that we can see how many will fit. I brought lots of pen cases here so that we can put more pens in. What I mean, if you would use bigger pens like the Tombow brush pens, then you need a pen case that is this big. But the regular pens, there's a lot of room down here that is basically empty space. So I'm gonna put bigger pens right here first. So I'm gonna put all these dot liners and color dot pens from Zig in here. They will fit. They're not as tall as the brush pens from Tombow, and there's still about ½ an inch space left at the bottom, even with the big Tombow pens. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29. Okay, 29 fit nicely. It's still smushy. There's still space left. So let's put in more pens. Let's put in those. 29, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Let's stop at 40. There's still room. When it's nicely filled, it keeps its shape, which it doesn't when there is not enough inside. 42, 44, 46. Let's use those. 46, 48, 50. So it claims 50 to 100. So I have 50 in here now. And now it's starting to get a little bit harder to close. So I can get 50 in here. Let's fill it more. This irritates me a little that it's there's still so much space in here. I wouldn't know what to do with it because we haven't filled this. Because if we fill this, then we cannot use pens down here. But let's just put them right in here. Okay, 52, 54, 56, 58, and how many more? 60. So now I have 60 in here. And now this is kind of hard to close. And it will put a lot of strain on the zipper if we close it, even though it's already full. So I have 60 pens in here now. And there we see, this is the max that I can do. All right. As you can hear in the way that I'm talking, I am not sure that this pen case is worth $26.99. I would recommend this to people who would like to match, who would like to own a canvas pouch that is very similar to the Dolphonics line. If you want all of your items to look matchy-matchy, that would work really well. It definitely also gives you a great canvas for pins if you wanted to put them on the outside. Let me just put this one out here. Oh, okay. It's really, because it's double layered, it's very tough to get it through, but it works. So pins fit nicely. It definitely is very suitable for pens that are on the longer side, like the Zig Clean Color Dot pen or the Tombow brush pens. It doesn't really make sense to me with shorter regular pens like the Zebra Sarasa Clip. Then the space that is down here is definitely suitable for other material like this glue stick, for instance. It does fit widthwise, so you could put that here. It would actually make a lot of sense because then you use the space that is there. It's definitely not made for 100 pens, maybe pencils. But I mean, that's a weird assumption to say that you can fit 100 pens. Even 50, it fits less than 100 pens for sure. It fits, as you saw, I fit 60 pens, and that was the maximum that I was able to do. 50 pens is really tough if you fill this with other supplies that you use for journaling, or use the additional compartments. So that statement is definitely not true or very, very far-fetched with pens that are super, super thin. Would I buy this pen case? No. I personally don't. First of all, I don't need these compartments. So having these compartments and not using them makes me just, this is too much bulk, too much stuff that is there that I don't need. I prefer cases that are super simple like this one. This has the advantage over this one that I can see more easily what is inside. The reason why I wouldn't purchase this, and actually now that I know that this also doesn't have finished edges, is mainly because this just doesn't really look right. It feels like it's super flimsy, especially when they say that they're super durable and very dense. This is clearly not. And because of the tape that is fraying right here, that's something that is a no for me. And then again, I would be afraid that the zipper catches in the bulky cover here, the binding right here. And because in my experience, this is exactly what will happen. So I hope this was informative for you. You can make a better purchasing decision. I will link this pen case as well as the other one that I mentioned in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Spacemate for sending me this pen case. I am very sorry that this is not a review where I'm raving about the product, but I mean, you never know what gets sent in the mail and if you would like it or not. Well, if you want to have a collaboration with me where I'm critically dissecting your product, please reach out. My email is in the description box below, but I'm assuming that nobody will reach out after this review. I mean, that's just what happens. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.